What is going on, guys? It is the Insomniac here again to make another video for you, the people watching randomly on YouTube or subscribed to me. Before we begin, I just wanted to say thank you to all the people who are watching my videos, all the people who have subscribed, commented. I haven't thanked everybody in a while, so I figured I'd do it. Actually, my last video that I put out has, I think when I'm recording this, has around 70 views, which is a lot. It's my second most viewed video behind the the pilot episode that I did, and that's awesome. I'm really happy that it does. I'm happy that people have decided to watch it and give feedback and stuff like that. So so thank you. Thank you for those people who have watched it. Thank you for the people who have maybe shared it or whatever you want. Yeah, I'm just happy that has that has happened. It's good to see that I'm actually making these videos, and I'm on number 21 now, and people are watching them, and people are enjoying them, and people are commenting on them. That's what I want to do. I want to create a fan base. I think that'll be obviously that's what everyone strives for in making YouTube videos. So. So thank you everybody for that, and I hope to continue making videos in the future. So, but that is not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about today is the quote-unquote big snake ban in the U.S. Two of my really good friends, Josh and Misty. Misty is the one that asked me this question, or Josh as well, and they asked me my opinion on the ban, because what the ban is doing is what it's striving to do is protect the Everglades from these big snakes that have been found reproducing in the wild and have been found eating small deer, squirrels. I mean, eating animals, and they're seen as an invasive species now. So it banned. What it has done is there was a list of snakes that were meant to be banned in the U.S., and only a few of them were actually put into effect, including the Burmese python and 3 or 4 others. And I did not know a lot about this subject when going in when I was asked the question by Misty, and she provided me with a few good sources and good articles talking about it, very unbiased. Sources, which is always good when reading a news story about something like this. And, I wanted to research them, and I haven't put out this video yet until now because I haven't had the time to research them and kind of look into this because I didn't know a lot about it. And when I just put out a video, not knowing a lot about it, about a subject. So, the opinion that I've formed is multifaceted. I believe that people should have the ability to have the pets they want, as long as they are responsible and as long as they take care of them, as long as they know how to take care of them, which I believe you should be. I believe you should be put through some sort of course, be it a course, be it a testing program, be it something along the lines of. You have to pass this to be able to hold this, like a driver's license test. If you want to take care of exotic snakes, you should have to show that you have the ability to take care of those snakes, or those animals, or whatever it is. This whole issue, I believe, stems a lot from the incident a while back of the man in Ohio who owned a quote-unquote private zoo. He had about 50 exotic animals, including Bengal tigers, and I mean, just some really cool animals. And he decided to let them go. He released them just in Ohio. He wasn't in the wilderness or anything, just released them into Ohio and killed himself. This caused the police and forces to kill these animals. And it was a big controversy because Bengal tigers are endangered. And many of the other animals were endangered species. But it brought up, the point of, who should we let take care of these animals? Who should we let own these animals? You know, if they're going to be, you know, taking care of these, and if they're dangerous to people, it got people worried. I disagree with that whole issue. You know, the whole issue of saying, you know, it's one person ruins it for everybody kind of thing. I believe that people should be allowed to have exotic pets and take care of exotic pets as long as they show the ability to take care of them. You know, the snake trade, if you want to call it, is a huge part of, you know, it's a huge business. I mean, $1 billion a year business, multi-billion dollar a year business. And, you know, to say that, to take away that business just because of one person or a few people ruining it, you know, doing something that was wrong is bad. In one of the articles that I was reading about it, it was talking about these snakes being an invasive species and a danger to humans. And that got me thinking back on my video 20 that I just did about, you know, humans and invasiveness. You know, it's funny to think about because you're saying that, you know, these snakes are in the Everglades and they are becoming invasive, maybe destroying habitat, killing some animals that need not be killed. And then I just thought about it from the perspective of, well, that's what we are. You know, the Everglades would probably be a ton better off if we were never around. I mean, do people not, I don't know if people don't think about that or people just kind of put it on the back burner because they're like, we are the dominating species in this. But it's something that has to be addressed because we are, it's true. We're probably more invasive to the Everglades than animals are. That's just my opinion. But, I don't know, it's a touchy subject for me. Because I feel that people should have those freedoms to be able to, you know, have the exotic pets they want. But I do believe, like I said before, that there should be some stipulations. There should be some tests you have to go through. A license that you have to acquire, which, you know, that you should have to renew as well, just like a driver's license. I know that Misty and Josh, my two friends, have snakes. And so this is something that is a subject, you know, that strikes close to home. I don't know what kind of snakes that you guys have. I haven't talked to you guys enough in depth about it. But I know that you guys take care of them because to my audience, I know that they take care of them because I hear about it. You know, we talk on Xbox Live or you know, on text messages or phone or whatever. And, you know, I know that they take care of those animals. And just like any pet, they need care. You know, just like a dog. You know, I can't not feed my dog. If I just released him into the wild, you know, no one's going to care because he's not that... I can't say no one's going to care, but not a lot of people are going to be like, oh, God, a dog. You see stray dogs all the time. It's a touchy subject. Yes, I believe there need to be regulations on exotic animals. You can't just have everybody, you know, having a bunch of exotic animals and stuff. Is banning them going to solve the problem? No. I don't believe this ban is going to... I mean, it'll probably cut down on, you know, the number of exotic snakes and the big stakes. But will it stop it? No. I mean, look at any ban on anything in the United States at all. Look at weed, for example. You know, comparing this to weed is illegal. There's weed everywhere. There's pictures of it on Tumblr like no fucking other. You know, I know so many people that smoke weed. It's a smaller population when it comes to big snakes. It's a smaller population when it comes to big snakes, but is it not going to stop it? Is it going to stop it? No. Do I believe this big snake ban is a good thing or a bad thing? I can't really... I mean, it's such a weird on the fence thing for me, because I believe that there needs to be protection for people, but I believe that if you had these things in place to, you know, to know that people are competent in taking care of these animals, then you wouldn't have the issues. I feel like this is stemming from one thing where some guy went fucking mental and let all his exotic animals out. So I think my final conclusion on all of this is that I don't agree with it, because it's not something it's not going to curb, it may drop it off a little bit, but it's not going to help the problem. If anything, it may make them even more prominent, just for the sole reason that now that they're illegal, people want them more. That's what happens with lots of things, you know. Think about it when you were a kid. You know, don't touch that thing, your parents said. That makes you want to touch that thing. Don't go over there. Now you just want to go over there twice as much, even if you didn't want to go over there before. Look at the Lion King. That's my example, the Lion King. You know, you tell him not to go into a dark area, he goes into a dark area because you told him not to go into the dark area. But that's my spiel. If you guys know anything about it, let me know what you think. If you haven't heard about it, look it up. It is a very interesting subject, because it is something that not a lot of people talk about, because it's not something that's in the forefront of everybody's minds. But it is something that's interesting. I'm glad that I was asked this question by Misty, so I was a little bit more informed on it now, and I know about it. It's a good topic. So thank you for that, Misty, and Josh as well. Like always, guys, please rate it. Thumbs up, thumbs down, doesn't matter to me. Well, I mean, it does. I would like to see many thumbs up, you know, more thumbs up than thumbs down, because that, you know, shows that you guys liked it more. But regardless, a rating would be greatly appreciated. Leave me your comments, your questions, la la la, etc., all that jazz that I always talk about. I don't need to say it every goddamn video, but I'm going to anyway. And I hope that you guys have a great weekend and a great week. Next week I will put out as many videos as I can, because I am always up for putting out videos. Jesus Christ, that's a loud plane. On that note, I think we'll end it. Have a nice one, guys. I'll talk to you later.